it's Katie and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. So you can subscribe, the button is always down below. Post beauty, lifestyle, panning, and more, which is what today is going to be. I'm actually posting 2 panning videos in a row, so I hope you guys are okay with that. I mean, it's not like you have a choice or anything. You know, I choose what I post in a sense. But anyways, yeah, I hope you're excited about that as much as I am. It's gonna be kind of an intro to maybe a new project, which that's all a teasing you guys are getting for today. That's all a tease. And so today's video will be my update for my September update for my deck of panning project pan, which I'm very excited about. I don't feel like I have too much to say about this and stuff, but I do still have exciting things to share and that kind of stuff. But I'm really excited about this, so let's just get right into it. And before I share my updates, as usual, this project was created by Emily and Max. I'll leave her video, all the information on the project down below. What I will say is this project is based off of a deck of cards. If you guys have been tuned into these updates, you guys know that and stuff, but it is based off a deck of cards. That's kind of how the prompts come about, and you just pick a card, and I love these kind of projects like that. And so yeah, that's kind of basic information on this project. Obviously, if you've been following my project or anybody's project, you know about that, and I'm just gonna leave it at that. If you want to know more, I'll link all the videos you need to know down below. I'll even link my own videos because I definitely explained it in my intro. Emily explained it in her intro. A lot of people explained it in their intro, so I feel like it's very standard. I mean, we're like 9 months into the project at this point, 8-9 months. So I think you guys get the gist. So the first thing I want to talk about is my Catrice Foundation. I believe I added this in last month. I neglected to write the prompts once again, like what they were. This one I believe was foundation for the prompt. I'm like actually 90% sure this was the foundation prompt, but this is the Catrice Cosmetics HD Liquid Coverage Foundation, which is my favorite foundation and stuff, or at least one of them, because I have a couple I really like, but this one has been my favorite for a few months and stuff, and it hasn't settled, like the foundation hasn't settled, but I did mark it up there, and once it settles I will mark it again. It's just, I know it's down low, like I want to say it might be like there, like there's definitely not a lot in here. It's at the point where I'm like dumping it on my beauty sponge or whatever I end up using. I'm trying to like see if I could show you, but obviously I can't, so that's just gonna have to be like, it's hard, I will say it's hard to drop out of here. So honestly, my goal of this was to use it 15 times. I have used it 9 times, so I have 6 more uses of this, and honestly I think I could use it up before I get to the 6 uses, maybe not. But I feel like I'm pretty far down there and stuff with this, and it's a really good like full coverage foundation if you're wanting that, and I definitely want that a lot of the time and stuff, and I love this stuff, so I probably would repurchase, but that's just a side note while we're here. This is definitely not the video for that, but once it settles I will be marking it, so you guys will see that. I'll try to post maybe a picture, but I'm pretty sure it's pretty far down there, being that I can't drop it out the dropper anymore. But yeah, that's how we're doing this. I definitely think it'll be out by the next update for sure. I don't want to say for sure because you never know, but I feel like it will be. So next is the Anastasia liquid lipstick in the shade Stripped. This one I have a goal of using this. I've used it 8 times, so I have 2 more uses before I can roll this out. I've been using this a lot, and I feel like there's no really visible progress on this. I feel like it looks the same that it has on every update. I don't really think anything's changed for this. I thought I would have this out by now. I've had it in, I think, a couple months, and I thought 10 uses, that's like a small goal. I thought I'd have it out, but I haven't been wearing makeup like all the time recently, so my makeup usage has gone down a bit in general, and then also I don't gravitate towards this when I do wear makeup all the time, so that's why it's taken me a little bit longer than I've liked or wanted or thought would happen. But I only have 2 more uses, so I definitely can get this used up by the next update, and I'm really excited about that. I just wanted to get usage on this because I haven't used it in a while. I don't know if I'd ever attempt to use a full-on full-size liquid lipstick, but the way I wear this is I put this on and I'll put a gloss over it because I don't like the matte feel, but this way I believe is also for the prompt matte. So yeah, I'll definitely have that used up by the next update, like I said, and I'm excited about it. So next, this has been in for like forever, but this is the Winnie ColourPop eyeshadow. This is what it's looking like. I've definitely made a lot more progress in this whole project. I have used this 7 times. I've only used it once or twice in the last month. I wrote down once, but I feel like I've used it more than one time. And this, again, I feel like repressing, so I'm just gonna probably be repressing this very soon. I want to repress it one more time in the hopes of using this up, and I think I need to revive it a little bit with oil because it's just not, it's feeling drier recently, and I feel like if I repress it just one more time, I possibly could get more use out of this. I'm really excited about like using this up because I've had this for literally years and I just want to get usage and like get this out of my collection. I don't really gravitate towards these anyways. Like I typically never gravitate towards products like this. It's not that I don't like them, it's just I don't gravitate, but I definitely think I'm making good progress and I could see this being out between the next, like, I want to say like 2 maybe updates. I don't think it'll be out next month. I'd be surprised and impressed myself if it was, but it's definitely coming. It's like maybe the next 2 to 3 months this could be out, which in 2 to 3 months that gets us to like November, December, so almost a finale because the finale will be January 20th. But yeah, we'll see. So next is an item I just added in. This is the Tarte Highlight, and this was for the prompt already has pan, and this is what we're looking like. I feel like I'm doing better than expected. Like I definitely feel like I've made leeway with this, and honestly I could repress this, but I don't know if I'm going to. I don't always repress things because it's not my favorite thing to do. I mean, I feel like it might be easier to repress something like this, but do I want to? I'm unsure about that. So like, I'm not sure that I want to, but my goal is to use it up, and I have been keeping track of my usage with this just because I want to see how much I'm using these per month. So I've used this 6 times this month, which I feel like is pretty good. Today I used it like as an inner corner highlight, also my base highlight all over my face, and I actually love it. Like, this was limited edition. This is like a bronzer, blush, and then of course you got your highlight, and I'm excited to like fully pan the highlight just because you guys know I have a lot of highlights, and I don't know if I'd ever pan like the blush and the bronzer like in a project, but I am like excited to get leeway on the highlight. So I think that could honestly be used up between the next 2 to 3 updates. I mean, I know it doesn't look like a lot, but obviously I don't use like a whole chunk of highlighter every day. I mean, it might look like I do, but I definitely don't. And then lastly, this item will be rolling out. I kind of didn't give you guys any teasers. There would be a rollout, but there definitely is. And this is the, I'm honestly surprised about this, by the way. This is from Shady B Miami, and this is their Eyeshadow Duo. Got this in Ipsy bag a couple months ago. This is in Sacco and Banchol. I don't know how to say it. And stuff. And my goal with this was to work on getting the print down in the lighter shade, which I'm surprised with how fast I was able to do that. You definitely can't see the flamingo in that, so I definitely did that. I definitely achieved that, and I only used this like 2 to 3 times before that, which I'm kind of surprised about because, but also I had used this at least a couple times, at least 1 to 2 times prior to putting this into the project. So I guess like 4 to 5 uses to get the print down. I mean, you can definitely see like an indent in there, I feel like, but I definitely worked on the print and I definitely got it done. So I will be rolling this out and stuff, but obviously you guys know I have Panos eyeshadows, so this could easily get rolled back into that kind of project. But I'm really excited that I get to roll something out. I mean, I might have like rolled if I did it, if you guys know what I mean. Like I might have rolled something just anyways, because I don't know, it's not as fun when you don't get to draw cards every month. And I just like it to be known that I haven't looked at any of the prompts yet. So it'll be just as a surprise for you as it is for me if you're just following along with the project rather than actually participating. Unless you're participating and haven't looked at the prompts either. So I got my cards, and if you guys know, I suck at shuffling. So I typically just, you know, wing it, you know? And I kind of like just shove them around. Probably just gonna like edit to this being done because it's very tedious. Pick that one. So I got the 10 of diamonds, which is summer. That's a really interesting prompt. I don't know what I would pick. What should I pick for that? It's like an interesting prompt just because like I feel like summer is dying down, and I'm honestly not even sure where to go with that, but I'm actually pretty pleased with that kind of prompt. So I'm gonna go pick my item, and then I'll be right back. Okay, I picked my item and I'm actually kind of excited about it. Like I really didn't know where to go with the prompt of summer. Like I was like, what do I do? Like I debated doing another foundation, but I kind of don't want to do that. So I ended up picking like a summery color. This is the e.l.f. Putty Blush. I decided to go with this. It's in this like bright pink color and stuff. I'm gonna try and swatch it for you guys so you can kind of get the vibe. That's what it looks like. It's a nice bright pink, and we're kind of going into fall, but I feel like you can never go wrong with a nice pink, and it looks really gorgeous on the cheeks. I love the putty line. Like the blushes and bronzers are really nice, and I have used this, but I don't use it all the time, so I thought this would be a good, like, I guess try to get usage with this. So I think my goal of this is going to be to use this 10 times. I'm not going to do like a strong goal, but I'm going to go with 10 times. I do have another cream blush, and I'm currently panning in my yearly project pan, my rolling project pan. So I think this will be a good like in-between blush, which I've pretty much only been using that one and then this one. Then I'll use like an occasional like other blush, like a powder blush if I feel like going powder, but I think this will be fun to pan. So I'm excited to add this into my project. Anyways, that's gonna be it for today's project pan. Stay tuned for my next one in a couple days. Have an intro coming. Like I said, I'm not teasing much about that one, but really excited about it. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.